Hi, this is Neha,
And this is Atik.
and welcome back to our channel Life and Books. You are watching our series Practical Wisdom with Ancient Scriptures.
Today, we're exploring a deeply reassuring and incredibly practical verse from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 40.
And it goes Neha Bhikram Nasosti Pratyavayo Navidyate Swalpam Apasya Dharmasya Trayate Mehato Bhayat. It means in the path of disinterested action, there is no loss of effort, nor is there fear of contrary result. Even a little practice of this discipline saves one from the terrible fear of birth and death.
This verse essentially says that on spiritual or righteous paths, no effort is ever wasted. Even a tiny step protects you from great fear and confusion.
Yes, it's one of the encouraging promises Krishna gives. It tells us that inner work, no matter how small it is, creates real transformation.
Hmm.
There is no failure on this path, only progress.
When Krishna says no effort is lost, it feels so freeing. In our regular lives, effort equals results, right? Study well equals good marks. Practice more equals better performance. But here, Krishna is saying that every tiny step towards inner growth has permanent value.
Exactly. This verse is talking about the spiritual journey, the journey of self awareness, righteousness, dharma, and inner awareness
Mm,
and inner discipline.
mm,
In this journey, unlike worldly pursuits, nothing disappears.
mm.
Every moment of courage and every act of kindness, every breath of mindfulness leaves an imprint on your consciousness.
So, even if someone meditates for 2 minutes or practices kindness once a day, it still matters?
Absolutely. Even a little goodness, a little clarity, a little effort is never wasted. In fact, Krishna says that it protects us from Mehato Bhayat, the greatest fear.
Mm.
Fear of failure, fear of life, fear of uncertainty, fear of loss, any kind of fear.
Mom, this verse feels like a relief for my generation. We're constantly afraid of messing up our future, our choices, our chances. There's so much pressure to get everything right.
And Krishna is saying that there is no right and wrong. There is only sincerity and growth.
Mm.
Every small steps make you stronger, calmer, and clearer. Unlike worldly success, spiritual growth is never cancelled by mistakes, never erased by failure.
That takes away so much anxiety because often I want to do things like meditating, journaling, or practicing gratitude, but I feel like it's pointless if I'm not doing it consistently or perfectly.
But that's exactly the illusion this verse is breaking. Inner growth isn't about perfection, it's about direction. You move 1% today, 1% next week, it all adds up. I have lived through phases in my life where I have felt broken and lost. But the little inner practices that I did, reading one verse, taking one deep breath, or reflecting for 5 minutes, they slowly rebuilt me from the inside.
Mm.
And none of those efforts disappeared.
You're living proof of this verse. All the little things that you practiced over years, They shaped your clarity, your strength, and your peace.
Exactly. And that's why Krishna says no harm comes.
Mm.
Because the spiritual path is the only path in life where even your imperfect attempts help you evolve.
I see it in myself too. Even when I spend a few minutes understanding my emotions instead of reacting, I feel lighter. When I choose honesty, even though it's uncomfortable,
Mhm.
I feel stronger. When I choose kindness instead of ego, I feel more like myself. It's like this verse is true moment by moment.
This awareness at your age is a blessing. And that's exactly what Krishna is teaching. Small moments of awareness protect you from big mistakes, big fear, and big regrets.
Mm. I love that this verse specifically says swapam, even a little. Dharm, a little self awareness, little goodness is enough to shift your entire life.
Yes, you don't need perfect devotion or perfect discipline. You need sincerity. A tiny candle can light a huge dark room. A single moment of truth can change a lifetime of confusion. A small act of kindness can break a cycle of hatred. A breath of awareness can stop an impulsive decision. This is the power that Gita celebrates.
So, how can we apply this verse in daily life?
Um, Three small steps. Okay. First, start small. Don't wait to be perfect.
Mm.
Meditate for 2 minutes. Be mindful for one moment. Choose kindness once. It all counts. Second, don't judge your progress. If the effort was sincere, then growth is happening, even if you can't see it yet.
Mm.
Third, stay consistent in small ways. A drop every day fills the reservoir.
Mm. And maybe also don't be afraid of mistakes because nothing is wasted on this path.
Beautifully said. On this beautiful note, we will wrap up our today's episode.
Thank you all for listening.
Until next time, live life with gratitude and keep reading.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, Life and Books. We'll meet you all in the next episode.